A Seattle pharmacist orders a robber out of his drugstore at gunpoint.
Hit it right now. Sit down.
The would-be crook flees
Call 911!
as Mike Donahue's tech calls for help.
You got it, 911?
Seattle police say, according to one pharmacy chain last year,
statistics show Washington State's #1 in the country for pharmacy robberies.
Robbery detective Mike McGann says one prescription pain pill can fetch $60 to $80 on the street, but they're priceless to a robber who's feeding his own habit.
To me, the person who's robbing the pharmacy for the OxyContin is probably the most dangerous person you'll actually come up against because he has an overwhelming addiction to the drug. He'll do anything to get at the drug.
This guy was absolutely so hyped up, that it was scary.
Bill McNary's Seattle drugstore was full of people getting flu shots last fall.
And they just were scattering and screaming.
When a gunman attacked pharmacy tech Geraldine Cruz.
And he just knocked everything over, ran over to me to jerk me up off of the ground, smacked me in the back with the gun, pushed me towards the narcotics store yelling.
And what was he after this whole time?
OxyContin. They come in and they ask for it by name.
Painkillers are stolen violently and sometimes more quietly. Pharmacies, clinics, and hospitals can be ripped off by their own employees. That's why Special Agent Mark Thomas says the Drug Enforcement Agency tracks the drugs there.
We do audits and something pops up that's wrong. It's way wrong. And it's not a simple book error. It's obvious.
The DEA's Ruth Carter says tougher to bust is the person who's getting valid prescriptions from several different doctors.
And doctor shopping is basically when an individual goes from doctor to doctor to doctor. The different doctors don't know about each other, and if they're really good, they go to different pharmacies too so that they don't get tracked.
And unlike carrying crack, heroin, or meth, a dealer or addict won't necessarily get busted with prescription drugs on him.
And it's legal to carry it on an airplane. It's legal to take it anywhere and everywhere because your name is on that bottle.
Making this a tough crime to crack, as well as one that's costly and potentially deadly.
This isn't the first time we've been robbed, and they'll stop at nothing.
Was there a point where you thought, maybe I'm not going home today?
Yeah.
Heather Bosch, News Talk 97.3 Cairo FM.